Can't you recommend anything besides hospitalization, Doctor? I mean, a drug to stabilize her temporarily? Yes, well, I'm afraid she won't talk to anyone until she's calmed down. Because she trusts me, and I don't want to undermine that.
Open up, Frank!
Look, thank you for your help, Doctor. I'll be in touch.
Look, Frank, I'm not going away. Open up!
And what the hell's the matter with you? What do you think?
Where the hell have you been?
Here you are. Where's Lurch? Excuse me. This is the finest example of Edwardian architecture in Bay City.
Oh, Rach, it looks to me like a bit of dust trap. And to tell you the truth, I'd really rather talk about Ryan than the old mansions.
Yes, well, we get to Ryan.
When? Now, you said you know something about what he's keeping from me.
All in good time.
See, that's just the thing, all right? I don't have any time, Rachel. I have to know now.
You're still here.
Yeah, I had to go settle up with the organist and the minister.
That stuff can wait, Joe. You should be with Paulina.
I can't, Frankie. Not after the way she walked out of here.
But you can't leave things like this. You two still love each other.
I still love her, anyway.
Oh, what is the matter with you? Will you go to her and explain?
Explain what? I stood right here, Frankie. I vowed to be honest with her, to trust her. I didn't even come close to that.
I know you want to spend the rest of your life with Paulina. That part was totally honest.
You want honest? Here's honest. A big part of me knew that this was no way to get married. But I went ahead with it anyway. You know why? Because I wanted her to be mine in case Jake ever came back.
Will you listen to yourself? You can't own a person.
You know what I mean. I wanted it to be settled. I wanted her to be my wife, so he could never get close enough to hurt her again. I thought we'd be on our third kid by the time he ever showed up.
I understand. And I think Paulina will, too, go after her.
She told me to stay away.
Don't listen to that. What, you think you're going to prove you're a better man than Jake by staying away?
I think I got what I deserved.
Well, Paulina didn't. And you had better do something about that while you still have the chance.
All good cleaners.
I want you out of here, Jake.
No, for a second there, I thought that you were happy to see me.
The only reason that I'm glad that you're not dead is so that I can tell you to your face how much I hate you.
There's a reason.
There are thousands, Jake, millions.
Cupcake, listen.
Don't you ever touch me again.
When you listen to me, Paulina, you are my...
Don't even say my name.
Okay, one thing at a time.
Get out, Jake. I mean it.
I am not leaving until you listen to what I have to say.
Why? It'll all be life, Jake. It always is. No, you listen to me. There never will be any us ever again.
All right, now, Paulina, I know you're angry. You thought that I ran out on you.
I know you did, Jake. But that wasn't bad enough. You had to let me believe that you died in that car.
Not only did I not run out on you, but I am obviously very much alive.
Yeah, you just keep disappointing me, don't you?
I don't mean to.
Old news, Jake. You cut out on me, and you used Vicky's money to do it. You went off on some tear and left me here to bury someone else.
No.
Yes. And now that I've got my life back together, you come in here and shatter it all over
Listen
again.
to what I had amnesia, all right?
What?
I lost my memory. That's why I haven't been in contact with you.
Oh, you are... I
I'm
can't
telling you,
believe it.
Spencer ambushed me. I was headed to the hospital to see you. He pops up in the backseat. He puts a gun to the back of my head. He makes
You
me-
are unbelievable,
no, he makes me give him my watch, the ring, took my
No,
wallet.
I'm not listening to this.
You are going to listen to me, okay? Now, he was the one that was making me head out of town. Hence, when the car wrecked, he got roasted.
What happened to you, Jake? Did you fly through the air, end up in a San Francisco penthouse with a new girlfriend?
Let's find out about that. Okay, we'll talk about Allison later.
No, you can go back to hell where you belong. The sooner the better.
First, you're going to hear the end of this story,
No.
right? No. All right, the car rolled. I was thrown free. I hit my head. I didn't remember anything.
How convenient.
I've been running around for the last couple of months calling myself Bunny Everhart. You think I'd do that on purpose?
Jake, I wouldn't put anything past you.
You remember Bunny, right?
Yes, Jake, I remember Bunny. She tied me up, too. What, she in on this?
No, I can't believe this. I woke up. There was a bag. There was a gold card in there. It said, Bunny Everhart, $75,000. I mean, I was so out of it, Paulina, that I went to my own funeral and didn't know it.
And nobody saw you.
I saw you.
I'll bet.
I was there to get a limo so that I could go to the airport.
And it never occurred to you, maybe make a quick stop at the police station, ask for help. No, of course not.
I mean, I still had a deep distrust for the law. And I liked chili dogs and sirloin steaks.
And yet you couldn't remember that you were still married. What's wrong with this picture, Jake?
I know this is hard to buy, but this is the truth.
You must think that I'm just the biggest fool going. I am not buying this for 1 second, Jake, but I must give you credit. It's ingenious.
That I lost my memory.
And you found it just in time, just when I was about to marry someone else.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
No, it's not a good thing, Jake. You don't want me, but you can't stand the idea that I'll be with someone else.
Neither one of us has the right to marry anyone else.
Yeah, is that what you told your girlfriend, Allison? You deserve to be dead.
Maybe this wasn't meant to be.
You mean the wedding? This time around, obviously not.
I mean, me and Paulina. Ever. I've done nothing but mess up since I met her.
Oh, I see. You think being in love is like walking through the pages of a fairy tale. You tackle one big hairy monster and you get to live the rest of your lives happily ever after. Well, let me tell you something, pal. Being in love doesn't automatically turn you into a genius. You're not mistake-proof.
Yeah, I'll vouch for that.
Neither is Paulina. Being in love isn't a one-way trip. You two were drawn to each other for a reason. Not only are you crazy about each other, but you want the same kind of life. With a big family right in the middle of it.
I know.
You want a house, and what it looks like isn't as important as what happens inside. You will always feel safe there, and there will always be room at the dinner table for whoever happens to stop by.
All right, don't do this, Frankie.
Are you really going to give up on the one woman who sees life the same way you do?
Maybe Paulina has a better shot at getting what she wants with somebody else.
You think you're that easy to replace?
Maybe.
You're making room for Jake, aren't you?
For Jake? What, are you kidding me? Paulina hates him, probably more than she hates me.
I wouldn't count on that. He has a way of turning her head around.
Oh, don't even tell me that.
Well, look at their track record. And you're not providing her with any alternative as long as you stay here. I'll bet he's at her house right now professing his undying love to her.
Jake is with the cops right now.
Not anymore. They let him go.
It is? Why?
Yep. No proof that he faked his own death. And the other charges, they couldn't hold him on.
Well, see, that's typical Jake.
What about Paulina? I tried calling home. She wasn't there.
She doesn't want to talk to anyone right now, Matt, except perhaps Joe.
What about Maggie?
John dropped her off down at the hospital. Nick is being discharged, and they're bringing him back to the farm. So, look, I've got a split. Are you going to be okay?
Not for a while, no.
Matt, will you give this man a shove in the right direction? I think he's going to need it.
I'll try. Sorry about this.
You knew Jake wasn't dead, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I ran into him, and he didn't remember me at first. Anyway, I didn't want the two of you to find out.
That's why you bought us the honeymoon tickets to Capri, right?
Yeah,
So you approved of this wedding?
all the way. Paulina never had one peaceful day when she's married to Jake. It looked to me like she had a chance with you. She still might, if you go and talk to her.
I talked to her, Matt. I'm not going to grovel.
Well, you're not fighting for her either.
When I asked Paulina to marry me, I wanted to give her a future, you know? I wanted her to stop looking back.
Do you love her?
More than life itself.
Then don't give up. Because if you do, you open the door for Jake.
Lieutenant, hi.
Smells like somebody's been busy since they left the station.
Well, yeah, like I said, my night to cook dinner.
I see. Sure you don't have a clone who's a cop?
Yeah, that would make it all so much easier, wouldn't it?
Not really. I mean, I kind of like the combination. It's impressive.
Gary, I thought we decided that we weren't going to do this.
Yeah, you're right, we're not. Must have been the chicken got to my brain. It is chicken, isn't it?
It's stuffing? Yeah. Can you hand me that vinegar, please?
Sure.
So why are you here? Did you check out the menu?
Yeah, sort of. I was actually hoping you'd invite me to dinner.
Why, because we're getting along so well?
No, because I'm here on police business, believe it or not.
Is this on the level?
Yeah, it's on the level. Ryan asked me to keep an eye on Maggie Corey.
What's with me? I mean, I'm already here.
Well, I was already briefed, and something's apparently going to go down tonight.
Something to do with Maggie?
Well, the reasons are confidential, but she could be in danger, yes.
From whom?
I can't tell you that. Ryan's orders.
So Ryan really sent you here?
Yes, Ryan really sent me here. And I didn't object. And I hoped you wouldn't mind.
Well, what if I mind a whole lot? Then what?
Sandy had an awful allergy attack. She just wasn't her.
It's America's swimsuit competition. You'll decide if it's seen that night. Vote live from coast to coast, September 16th, only on NBC.
Damn it, Brent, I've been leaving messages all... But I tell you that Justine is alive and that she is very disturbed, and you take this particular moment to disappear on me.
Ryan, what you told me was that our mother's a psychotic masquerading as Rachel Hutchins. It took me more than a few minutes to process this.
Well, what do you think? That this has been easy on me this whole... Look, I didn't come here to argue, all right? I came here to ask you for some help. Now, have you seen her?
No. Why?
Because she hasn't been seen at the Corey household all day, since yesterday.
Does she know that you intend to lock her up?
Well, I think that she might know that I'm on to her, but I don't think she's going to leave town until she gets what she wants.
And what's that?
You. It's just a theory, but I think that she came here to bond with you.
Me?
Come on, Grant, I told you all about the scrapbook and how she was following your career. Ever since she was able to pull off this switch, she's been doting on you.
Ryan, you're her son, too.
And I mean nothing to her. I mean, after all, I'm the reason that Spencer sent her away. Besides, she thinks that I'm aligned with Carl.
So? What do you want me to do about it?
Well, nothing. Not yet. As a matter of fact, if she does show up here, I want you to act as if nothing is the matter. I also would like to put a tap on your phone so that if she does call here, we'll be able to locate her.
Our mother, Ryan.
Graham, why don't you just take her off the pedestal for just a short while? I mean, after all, she did try and kill Lorna. She tried to kill Rachel, not to mention Spencer.
Spencer? What are you saying? You saying that she caused Dad's stroke?
Come on, Grant. You and I both know that Dad would never take a decongestant. He'd sooner take a cyanide tablet. No, Justine wanted him dead, and she almost succeeded.
Right. Go ahead and tap the phone.
Thank you. We'll sit up in your basement, all right?
What do you intend to do with her when you find her?
Well, that depends.
Depends on what, Ryan? She needs medical attention and kindness.
Right. And she will get both of those if we stop her in time.
But just remember something. No matter what she's done, she's still our mother.
Fine. Fine, you go ahead and feel that way, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't feel anything for her.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
Grant, I don't have time to be sentimental about a woman who has attempted murder more than once. No, I will do whatever I have to do in order to stop her. Now, are we clear?
Anything?
Anything. Now, are you with me or not?
Why are you stalling? Because obviously you know something about what Ryan is keeping from me.
Did you know that for the first couple of years of Ryan's life, he lived in a house very much like
Actually,
this
I don't
one?
know how you would know that. And to tell you the truth, I would rather talk about the present and where he is now.
I must show you a tour of the house. There's a lovely nursery on the 3rd floor.
Rachel, I really don't care, all right? And frankly, this entire place gives me the creeps. So if you don't mind, I would just rather... Why would you have this?
Well, Grant must have left it the last time he stopped by.
Grant visits you in this tomb?
We have a lot in common.
No comment.
We've become very close.
Oh, man, and I thought I was creeped out enough before.
You know, you haven't been very fair to him, keeping him from his son.
Does everyone in this town have amnesia? I could have sent him to prison if I wanted to, but I didn't. I think that was more than fair. If you'll excuse me, I've had quite enough of this magical mystery tour.
You have no more curiosity about Ryan.
Sure I do, but you're not saying anything. So either you spill it or I'm taillights. Hey, can we help? Yeah, could you go get corn?
About a dozen ears?
Perfect. Wait, and hurry, okay? Because the water's boiling.
You got it.
Right, shuck them, too.
All right.
Well, this got to be a major imposition for you. Probably the last person you wanted to see.
Not exactly true. It's just that we've hit a brick wall, Gary, and we can't go through it, so we might as well stop. Except for yourself.
Yeah, that's true, I did, but it doesn't mean I wanted it that way.
Well, it is, so just not talk about things we can't change, okay?
Can't change the fact that I'm attracted to you.
Well, try to ignore it.
I am trying, Josie. I can't.
And I'm not the only person who's noticed that.
Hey, look, Ryan sent me here, all right? So he's obviously not too worried about it.
Good. That makes me feel better.
So, can I stay for dinner?
What if I say no?
And then I'll be stuck in my car, camping out with fast food.
It's that serious, huh?
Yeah, it is, supposedly. I mean, something's supposed to go down, and let's put it this way, Maggie's not supposed to go towards the Corey house tonight. Let me mash those, come on.
Nick! Hi. Are you going to join us?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Last thing I need is another meal on a tray. Have you seen Maggie?
Yes. I just sent her off to get corn with Tomas. We should be back soon.
I'll wait outside.
Okay.
Nick. Hey, John. Looks like you've decided to ignore my advice.
It's too hot to stay in bed. How's Mike?
Actually, he's improving. So does it mean he's going to be home?
No, not for a while. He's still very vulnerable to infections.
Then maybe I should go home, you know. Place is empty, and if you're talking about weeks...
Nick, you're not just staying here just because of your health. Your parole agreement stipulates that you live with an adult.
John, I just want to look after the place.
Fine, go over there during the day, but you got to come back here and stay here at night.
God, these rules are idiotic.
You sound just like your father. You want everything to run your way.
Like you don't?
I can't wait till Charlene gets back. Maybe she'd be able to explain this in a way that would actually make sense.
Yeah, Maggie. Feel great. I don't plan on doing much sleeping either.
I tried this bath, Barbie.
Hey, Bridget. Hi, listen, is Vicky back yet? Well, I left her at the hospital. No. She's fine. She's just being meddlesome, as usual. Yes, Bridget, I did hear about Jake. Bridget, listen, can you do me a favor? When Vicky gets back, can you tell her to stay put? And tell her this. She'll get the whole story when I get back. I promise. Thanks.
Something takes precedence of your fiancé.
Rachel, you're weird. This place is like something out of a complete horror show, and if you don't mind, I would like to be the one to put Kirkland to bed.
I'm so sorry I couldn't discuss this with you at the hospital, but I'm so unsure who I can trust anymore.
Why? Who are you afraid of?
Everyone. Most especially Carl and his associates.
Carl, what are you talking about?
I thought my love could touch him, but it didn't. He's very devious, and I think he's corrupted Ryan.
Oh, come on, that is ridiculous.
Is it? Ryan hasn't been the least bit secretive of late.
Well, that's because of this case he's working on.
I'm moving out of the Glory House. And Carl will not be coming with me. His behavior is intolerable.
Rachel, does Ryan know about any of this?
Ryan knows more than he's letting on. But we'll talk about all of this after tea.
No, wait a minute. Let's just talk, okay? Let's forget about the tea.
No, I prefer not to. This is very difficult for me. Why don't you go freshen up? And then after, I'll tell you all about the unholy alliance between Carl and Ryan. The powder room is right to the left.
All right. You can open the door. It's Grant.
Look, I met Allison in Monte Carlo when I didn't know that I had a wife.
This is good, Jake. It is so crazy that it could almost be true. Except knowing you, that's the last thing it could possibly be.
Paulina, it was just, I mean, it was like waking up every day and not knowing where you were sleeping or where you were, and that never went away. I had a headache every...
But you had all that money to make you feel so much better.
Yeah, I guess I did.
And it never occurred to you that the cash wasn't yours.
Why would it?
Well, it wouldn't. Because that would mean thinking about someone besides Jake, which is obviously still an impossibility for you. Let me try to make some sense out of this. Okay, here it goes. You are so bad for me. And just so you know, I'm not believing one word of this.
Let me tell you something. This was hard for me, too.
Oh, now you want me to feel sorry for you? Get real, Jake. What was the real scam? Were you trying to collect on some insurance money? Or did you just want to dump me? Because if that was the plan, it was a sky-high fall. This is my door.
Oh, not now, Frankie, please.
Why am I not surprised to see you here?
Because this is my house. What's your excuse?
How's Allison? Paulina, I just left Joe at the chapel.
Must be catching, so did I.
Look, I know you're very angry, but please don't let that be the only thing you feel. Joe loves you very much. You two belong together.
They do not.
Shut up!
Paulina, Joe thought he was doing what would make you happy. That's all he cares about. Give him another chance. You won't regret it.
I can't make Paulina take me back, Matt. She's got to want me on her own.
Joe, come on. You're playing by a rule book that Jake threw out a long time ago. You know what he told the cops? That he has amnesia.
Amnesia.
I swear it.
That piece of dirt. She's not going to buy that garbage, is she?
She might. You know, he's gotten a lot of lies past her. Despite her good senses.
But she's wised up now, right? I mean, she knows better. She's not going to be sucked in again.
I thought that many times myself, and I was wrong. Are you willing to take that chance?
No, I am not.
It's never fun to eat and run, to rush and eat too fast, 'cause you know it's gonna catch up with you at last. You take me away to another world.
Okay. Great, guys. Come on, you can go get Louisa. I think we're almost ready. Cool, and I can put these in here.
Okay.
Oh, it is so great to be home.
I'll bet it is. Except for this wedding, you haven't had a break in 3 days. What's up? You beat your own personal best.
Thanks so much for doing this, Josie. How are you, Gary? Oh, I'm okay. Just came by, actually, to give Maggie a message from her folks.
Is Paulina okay?
Well, things are a little hectic over at your house right now, so if it's all right, John, they'd like her to stay with you.
Sure, why not?
I can give you something to sleep in. Well, it's fine with me.
Okay, great. I guess I'll be going. You're not going to stay for dinner?
No.
Some other time.
Missing a great meal.
Yeah,
Come on, stay. You want a beer?
No, thank you. It looks like you're going to be sitting down with your family and all, so I'll catch you later.
Listen, Josie, tell him. Tell him he can stay.
Yeah, Gary. Why don't you stay for dinner? If you can handle it.
All right, we'll just see if I can.
Frankie, if you came here to tell Joe's side of it, you can forget it. I've heard all I can take.
Good girl.
Stay out of this, Jake. By the way, I thought you were leaving.
Hell no.
Then shut your pie hole. Joe is going to make me a bigamist, Frankie. I almost broke a law on something even more sacred. I thought Joe was so different from Jake, so open, so sincere.
Joe didn't want to lie, Paulina. He was just afraid that the truth was going to hurt too much.
Well, he was right about that.
Look,
It did.
He's not the only one who knew. I knew about Jake, and I didn't do anything to try to
Why
stop the
didn't
wedding.
you, Frankie?
Because Joe is the right guy for you. I never saw you happier than when you were walking down that aisle.
Is that what Joe told you to say?
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. That's what that wimp sent you here to say?
He did not send me here. That's not him.
Well, where is he?
Joe.
Waiting for Paulina. Look, Joe isn't trying to weasel out of anything he's done here, Paulina. He just acted the way he did because he loves you so much. He's not thinking straight. He's still the same man you thought he was. He's just not perfect. You were prepared to marry him a few hours ago. He's still the same man you fell in love with. Shut up.
What'd I say?
Don't leave things like this. Call Joe.
She's not calling Joe.
Stay out of this. This is my crisis.
Call him. Help each other.
I'm delighted to see you, girl.
Then it's all right if I spend the night.
Oh, what a splendid idea. I do.
And we'll have a chance to talk.
That sounds lovely.
In the morning. the doctor I want you to see.
In the morning, you might not think I need to see one.
It'll be your choice. Where should I put my bag?
Oh, I'll take it. Why don't you go out and take your car to the garage? That way we won't be disturbed.
All right, I'll just be a minute.
All right.
Excuse me.
There's someone else here.
No, why?
Oh, I thought I... What is that? Sounds like Kirkland.
Ah, what good ears you have. It is Kirkland.
Want some more gravy on that, baby?
Salad, Gary?
There you go.
I'll get it, Jesse.
Potatoes, anyone?
All right, here we go.
Hello. Potatoes?
Charlene!
Mama!
Hey, Charlene.
I'm gonna cut this off the cob for you so you can eat it with spoon. This stuff definitely beats the burritos I zap in the microwave.
All right, you want some
like that.
gravy, Maggie?
Oh, yes. Don't be drunk.
Wait,
come on, Nick.
No, Mike's okay. Yeah. No, it's just so good to hear your voice. How long are you going to be gone? That long? Why? No, I understand. I understand. It sounds very important. It's just... No, well, I am sad. We miss you, but we'll manage. I think you should start calling every day. That might help a little bit. Yeah. Well, I love you, too. Listen, is Gregory there? Put him on, would you? Hey, bud. How are you?
Hey, Greg.
You taking good care of your mom? Good. That's great. Well, don't you forget how much I love you. Okay. No, that's all right. Bye-bye. Well, Charlene's not coming back for a few weeks.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, she sounds like she's having a great time. Glad somebody is.
What do you mean? You brought Kirkland here?
Isn't it a miracle how a mother can always tell her baby's
Why
cry?
is he? And why is he crying like
Well,
that?
I suppose because he woke up in a strange
Take
place.
me to him right now. Right now.
I would love to. Right this way.
Here.
It's too late, Frankie. Joe and I can't go back to what we had.
Good for you. I need to see this guy.
Don't slap yourself on the back so fast. I'm through with men. You can tell that to Joe.
Paulina, please.
No. No. Goodbye. Sorry. You're next.
No. You and I are just getting warmed up.
Save it. I want you to leave now.
We say that. But this is my house. You're my wife. And I'm staying.
This is...
Gary, do you want anything else?
No, thank you. Not if you're expecting me to get out of this chair.
Anyone?
No, thank you.
Nope.
Full.
You're done too? Okay. Guess what we have for dessert?
Ice pop.
Yummy.
Yeah, meet it on the porch, okay?
Want to get you one? Nick?
No, I need some air.
No, we hardly ate anything. Do you think he's okay? Yeah, I think Nick's just feeling a little caged in there. Maybe I should go talk to him.
Maybe you shouldn't. That's what he's hoping you'll do. What color do you want, baby? You want red? There you go. Garrett?
No, I'll pass.
Okay. Orange? There you go. Come on, sweetie. Now, we're gonna go catch some fireflies. Oh, yeah. All right. You coming? Sure. All right, let's go. Well, Josie Watts, the chef. That was quite good. I'm impressed. Anything else you can do that I don't know about?
Gary, let's just not even go there, okay? We were doing pretty good.
Hey. All right. So you're right. My problem is that the more I see, the more I want to know.
Well, you're not the only one with that problem.
Really?
Yeah. Are you going to make me say it? Well, I'm glad that you were nice to Louisa. You didn't treat her like one of your cadets or your rookies, for that matter. It was cute.
Thanks. What are you saying, that I'm a hard ass at work?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Especially with me. It's called overcompensating.
All right, I'll give that to you. I'll tell you what, I'll cut it out.
Good. You know, sometimes, like, right now, I feel like I know you. I don't know. When we're working, it's...
What, I'm different?
Yeah, you're distant sometimes. Sometimes you're not distant. I don't know. I can't figure you out.
Yeah, well, maybe it's for the best that way, you know. Keep a safe distance.
Yeah, maybe we won't be fooling anyone but ourselves. Why are you doing this, Jake? Why would you even want to stay where you're not wanted?
I figure that's only temporary.
It's not.
How about
Believe me.
Spend the night on the floor in our room.
That's my room.
Oh,
and
come on,
now-
I want to spend the night, at least in the same room.
Well, too bad. And if you take one step into my bedroom, I'll call the cops.
It's fine, okay? It's fine. That's what I'm telling you, Efrona. I'm sorry I pushed you.
You're so rich. Stay in a hotel.
This is my house.
Not anymore. It's not. Not after what you
Listen,
did.
why don't you believe me? I'm sorry. I'm telling you the truth. You gotta believe me, Paulina.
I don't gotta do anything.
Yes, you do. Look at me. Look at me. I don't care how mad you are, and I don't care what you say. We are not through.
What are you, possessed? Why would you bring a child to a place like this?
I rather like...
Rachel! Inez. You are certifiable. He's not in here. Where is he? You tape recorded him crying? Why would you do something like that?
Because I had to get you down here. Don't bother to scream. It's soundproof.
Rachel! Rachel!
Hey there, this is Tom Eplin, and you may know me as Jake McKinnon on Another World. For those of you with a computer, Windows 95, and access to the Microsoft Network, I want you to meet me in the NBC SuperNet Auditorium at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. The go word is NBC.
Reckless gambler.